And the first of the 8 energies is the ward-off energy. Does anyone remember other than black sashes, does anyone remember the element, okay, the image that is for ward-off energy?
Sky.
Sky is actually right. Okay, so sky. Sky, and you can think about that, sky and ward-off, they go together. Okay? And you want to think of it as the 3 yang-yaos, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's yang, yang, yang. So we're talking about the 8 diagram, right? It's made up of yin and yang. Broken line is yin, solid line is yang. So yang, yang, yang. Okay. Now, a lot of times when you implement the ward-off, you will use yin. So you're not really, like, ward-off is beginning your pull back, or it's beginning and going into something else. But we want to isolate it and look just at the ward-off. So 3 yang-yao, 3 solid line, means yang, yang, yang. So ward-off implies blocking. Okay. So it doesn't get to be as soft as everything else until we combine it with everything else. So you know that energy. Oh, as the image of sky, you see this ward-off repeated over and over again in cloud hands. So does it make sense? The cloud hands in the sky. And so you have this. For now, sometimes we go very, very soft, but that's really us using a different energy, which we'll wait till later to talk about. Okay, so that we stay focused on our ward-off. But we might be really soft here. Okay? You can think of the yang-yao energy, the ward-off energy, like trying to sit on a beach ball when you're a kid, right? And a couple images come to mind with that, but that one where you sit and fall off right away. You know, where you thought you were going to sit on it and you fell off. It wasn't a slow roll off. It was like you sat on it and it went and it came out from underneath you. That's how it's used, and we did that in some of our applications today when we brought our arm up and intercepted, but we immediately made it into yin energy. Okay, but almost all of your techniques in Tai Chi begin with the ward-off energy, because the ward-off energy is the furthest away, protects you the most, and it has sense. You can use your feeling, you can sense on the surface of your skin what's going on, and then you can change it. You can release it or keep it firm, depending on what you get from it. Okay, so before we apply this in push hands, because this is, in Tai Chi, that's where we can discover the 8 energies and how to use them in push hands, and then they get an infinite number of permutations. Okay, we can look at it in a simple posture like our ward-off posture, or we can look at it in a slightly harder posture to get it in is embracing horse. Okay, so